Okay, I decided to go and do a stream because I'm taking a break from writing my regular life movie. I'm still gonna work on it once the stream is over, but there's something I wanted to do since I never ever got a chance to do it on YouTube. And I don't think people's really talked about it. Hi, Sir Lickwick. Welcome to the stream. This is a very different kind of stream. It's very... Oh, hi! Welcome to the stream. Again? Okay. So, do you guys know of a company called Tomy? I have it right here. Like, literally. The logos are, like, right here. This is the Tomy I was talking about. Oops, I clicked on it. Tomy is a toy company that makes toys, and they're still doing it to this day. I bring it up because back then when I was little, I had toys that were from Tomy. They were more primarily known for their Pokemon figures in the late 90s. I do have a few with me, but I don't know what happened to the others. Those are probably... I've never heard of it. You never heard of it? Well, Tomy is probably a rare company. Impossible. No one could forget about a company as good as Tomy. It's fine if you don't know about it. Not everybody knows about it, sadly. I was just on a previous stream and they said they don't know it either. I could probably go show you the toys that Tomy made. I'd go find it. I'm Taddy Mason. Oh great, it's Charlie Brown. What's going on, dude? They're making the new Pokemon toys now. If you could look over the years, Tomy has been with Pokemon for like a very long time, and they even done it up to the Sun and Moon series. Hasbro does make Pokemon toys too, but Tomy has a big library. Takara Tomy is in Japan. They're known for their Japanese stuff there. Pokemon did come from Japan, so it's very big. What's with the sad face? Yeah, they do the new stuff. That's Charlie Brown? Yeah, he said in a stream yesterday that that's him and he uses another alternative name. Yes, it's him. Aw, man. Lopsity is back on the stream. Hey, Jamberly Awesome, welcome to the stream. Ah, I better go find the logo. Okay, there. So yeah, I'm pretty much streaming right now. It's not just gonna be about Tomy. I'm gonna go play Minion Rush and talk about regular show. You know, the stuff I normally do for the streams. But yeah. I don't know how long Tomy's been around for. All I know is I know that they made Pokemon toys in the 90s, and I basically got the figures from either KB Toys or Toys R Us when they were still open. Large sections that had Pokemon stuff were primarily in the boys section entirely. I didn't just get my cards there. Hey, stop talking like that, dude. Watch out, he does that stuff on YouTube. Be aware of that, people. Dark. Dude, Jeremy doesn't have a dog. What's he talking about? These were the micro pets I was talking about earlier in the stream. I hardly buy toys. Well, these ones are from the early 2000s. Very, very similar to the My Little Babies. They're little micro pet toys that basically were sold in stores. They're about ranging for about $20. there's a complete set. They had monsters in the mix as well. And I don't get why there's bears and lions. Despite them not being pets, maybe they are, but it's just weird. There's even a Pikachu micro pet. Also by Tomy. Maybe I should probably go with the brief history. I used to be terrified of the Tomy logo before when I was a kid. Every time I saw it on the commercials and everything, like, I was like really scared of the sound that it made right after Sit Only from Tomy. Primarily it came from the Micro Pets and the Micro Baby commercials. I know they did other toys too, but these were the ones that popped up in the early 2000s. That was because I'm still a kid. I do get very scared when I hear it sometimes. Like, it kind of does come back. But I never thought they would really do something like redo the pets. Like, they did something like this. They're still the same micro pets, but they're remodeled. They did the same thing with My Little Baby. They're like customized and they're brand new to give it a more alternative, modernized look, but it just doesn't beat the way they looked before. I'm not trying to be rude, but the video where you cried of Infinity War was hilarious. That's fine. You're not trying to be rude. I understand. That's my reaction. $300 for a Pikachu micro pet? Tomy really does love their Pokemon and they would sell it that high for a price. That makes sense right there, because it's a monster. I think on eBay they would sell for a very high price. Primarily because they're still in the said boxes. At the end, you look like you were gonna kill him. What, Thanos? Of course! He wiped out one of my favorite characters in Infinity War. Spider-Man, Star-Lord. Must I go on? I did the Endgame review, but it was in a stream, and not many people liked it. But that's to be expected. Not everybody's gonna like my content. I bring this up because I used to have Tomy Micro Pets. I can't remember which ones I had, but I know I got them from Toys R Us because, well, KB Toys was gone. And I liked getting my toys at Toys R Us. And then you got the MP in the back of the Micro Pets themselves. I think I remember doing a video before in the past where I made a Jeremy out of clay and I called it a Jeremy Micro Pet. Like, I wish that existed. They got a Mickey Mouse one too? Let me guess, it's from Tomy again? Yeah, it's from Tomy. I can see the blue right there. They're also known for their Thomas and Friends toys. Tomy also makes those. I stopped watching Pokemon Sun and Moon. It's pretty trash. Oh, the Z crystals are pretty interesting. You should probably watch the Japanese dub. They're saying the Japanese one is better than the English, but you gotta admit, the Pokemon from Sun and Moon look really cool. You might be thinking that since I'm showing this, I might get these in the future. Well, yeah. Just to get a nostalgia kind of fix for my channel, Micro Pets would be the first thing I would get in order to be reintroduced to my childhood. Not every /1, but a few of them would probably do. But the thing with Micro Pets is, they're annoying. Like, when you tap the button on their heads to activate them, they don't shut up for quite a while. They keep making noise. I want Rowlet and Litten to evolve. he did. He's got a Torracat. Anyways, back to what I was saying. They respond to your voice. They're interactive pets. They do turn off by themselves, but it's going to be a long while. They're like Furbies, but tinier. At least with Furbies, it's you can understand like it's talking gibberish, but these micro creatures make these sounds and beeps and whatnot. If you go to videos on YouTube and you watch them like making those noise, you either like them or you get annoyed by them. It's like the Minions of Tomy. And well, heck, I wouldn't be surprised if Tomy makes micropets of Minions. That could be a jumpstart to the Minions 2 movie. Burn the micropets. They're alive. They're interactive, dude. They don't make animal noises. I mean, they do bark and they meow and they do roaring noises if they're monsters, but they're not alive. They're just tiny. They don't have the technology like today's toys. These were like little microchip things in there. Hence the name why they're called micro pets. The My Little Baby or micro babies also have that. I saw the inside of what they look like, and my gosh, it is terrifying. The way their eyes move, even though you have the face removed, it's pretty terrifying if you ask me. But yeah, I did have a few My Little Babies. Like I had the Bailey and I had the other one that had the jungle clothes. I mean, I remember I only had like 2. In 2070 we will have grow your own pet made out of slime. Oh. I think that's the kind of trend that's going on. The Breakout Beasts also have that. They don't sell these in stores anymore, so the only way you can get them is on eBay or Amazon. I gotta say this right now, this has nothing to do with micropets, but you remember that old regular show golf cart? You remember that one I got at Toys R Us? Well, the little crystals in there, it's corroded. The regular show golf cart is damaged. My daddy tried to put batteries in there, but it just doesn't work anymore. Like, it's the spring got removed. I don't know if it's gonna work again. We need to go take it somewhere to get it fixed. The Jeremy Furby is dead too. Like, both of them are in their they're in their deathbed right now. Now I don't know if I'm gonna go to Amazon or eBay to replace them because I can't find the golf cart anywhere. It's gone. You can't find it on eBay. You can't find it on Amazon. It is currently unavailable. But the Furbies are still selling well. Well, maybe that's just because I'm going to get a used one. Used. But it's still in good condition. It's either that or a Crash Team Racing pinball machine. It's either that or Crash. But anyways, going back to micropets, you decide whether or not you want to go get one because they come in many different varieties. They come in hamsters, ponies, bears, dragons, cats, dogs, mice. Like, they come in many variants. And wait, is that a squirrel? Or is that a cat? That looks like a stripe. It's like the tail's just... I don't even know anymore. It's kind of confusing with micropets. Another thing I don't get is... sometimes they don't look like what they're supposed to look like. I mean, it's like... can you honestly tell me right now that if that's a cat or if it's a squirrel or maybe a chipmunk? Because look at the stripe on its tail and on its head. Like, it's very confusing. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I haven't played with them in years. Or it's the fact that maybe it's probably the nostalgia in me saying, oh, you gotta go get these again. Who remembers these? When was the year these came out? I think they came out. Can you imagine if the future companies sell products where you can grow your own pets with just water. They kind of have something like that, but I think they did that with dinosaurs. Or I think it was also these little pill capsules that you put in water and then you get to see them grow. What? They're called micro babies. I thought they were called was it Bailey or Jasmine that I had? Okay, so it was Sydney and I had Jasmine. I thought I had Bailey this whole time. Wait, that one's Jordan? Okay, I think I had I had 3 of them before. Now I remember. Why is it that micro entertainment? Pets that are actually alive, though. Oh, okay. That would totally make sense. That'd be pretty cool. Play Roblox, LOL. I don't have the game. Is that a bird hatching from an egg? I don't know why, but I don't think there were any birds that were micropets. There's not a single bird there. I know Tommy made other toys and there's a chick at the bottom right there hatching, but I don't think micropets ever had birds in the variety. They're all just animals and monsters and stuff. There's not a single bird. Was it really hard to make a bird? Not that kind of... never mind. That does look pretty cool, though. And is that a blue jay? Hold on, I'm looking at something on the computer, and there's like a beautiful, heartfelt, electronic bird singing, and it's a blue jay. Oh my gosh, the regular show memories are flooding back to me because it's a blue jay. Every time I see a blue jay, I think of it as grow your own monster. You want this monster to be alive? But yeah, I can't find any micropet birds. They're all different. Takara Tomi Maneko Pai-chan? That looks like Little Life pets. Okay, I found something that looks like a micropet. They're called Takara Tomi Maneko Pai-chan talking bird. They're parrots. Okay, so that's a start. They look like micropets. No complaint yet. I just hope they don't have that same noise that... Darn it! Rigby wants to prove he's responsible. Rigby buys... hold on a second. I just saw Jeremy in the background. That should have been an episode. Hold on. What'd you say? Buys a product he watches on TV and buys a grow your own monster, so he does. The monster gets bigger and bigger and destroys the park. That should have been an episode. I think My Life as a Teenage Robot did something like that. The one from Nickelodeon. But hey, I think Regular Life could be a Regular Life episode. Yeah, that's a good idea. Because there's a mad scientist that's going to be in the movie, and he can grow his own monster. Yeah. You have brilliant ideas, dude. You really need to be hired by Cartoon Network. You have an amazing imagination. And I mean that too. You come up with these really cool ideas. You need to be hired. I'm serious. You need to be hired. I'm not going to show any videos. I'm just going to show just photos of the micro pets. And apparently a weird looking Furby. Wait, they're made by Tomy? Tomy ST. So they did do birds. All this time I thought Hasbro was the one that did. Maybe they did, but also Tomy had some kind of connection to it. Or maybe Hasbro paid them or something. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Cries in regular. I see a Tomy box! You think that the monster right there would be used? Oh, I get it. It's a mutant monster. They look like those... I don't know why, but they look like those interactive RC monster type of toys, but miniature size. They're tinier. I think it's best that you actually watch videos revolving around the... That's what they look like now? Yeah, they modernized it, but now they just made the babies crawl. Now they're exactly like micro pets. And they got those 3 things on the back of their heads. Just like the actual micro babies. I don't understand. Is it My Little Baby or Micro Babies? It's so confusing. Maybe it's their alternate title. United Kingdom. They do have a headquarters in the United Kingdom as well. They're not just Japan. I just liked it better when they were sitting. Is that a bear? Is that a polar bear right next to the baby? You lay them down, their eyes closed. Oh yeah, they also make Sonic the Hedgehog toys. Tomy makes Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh yeah, that's what the back of what the micro babies look like before. 2003, Tomy, made in China. Aren't a lot of stuff made in China? 2003. Okay, so Micro Pets came out 2002. Then Micro Babies came out 2003. Why were they discontinued? And brought back? I don't know, but it's a mystery. I don't know what would be more annoying, listening to those pets making noise or listening to those babies make noise. It's bad enough that there's already a Pikachu micro pet. How annoying would it be if Jeremy was a micro pet? Regular show, infinite dimensions. This guy gets better with ideas each and every day. Infinite dimensions, huh? That is a pretty cool idea. Yeah, I could save that grow a monster idea for maybe an episode in regular life. Either season 3 or 4. That would definitely make it very similar to regular show because weird stuff happens. But the thing with regular life, it's sometimes random and sometimes it just isn't. I mean, the only thing you got going for is there's dragons there and mythological creatures. Ooh, Rigby buys a dimension traveling machine with $50. And Mordecai says it's a waste. Rigby proves it works and they... Wait a minute. Hold on. Test it out and they go to another universe. My gosh, these are really amazing ideas. You should have been on the regular show writing staff. You have these really good ideas. One of the dimensions is where Chet and Jeremy get the job and Mordecai and Rigby get fired. Except that one. Look, I like C&J, but I don't want to have Mordecai and Rigby lose their jobs. And plus, we're talking about Chad and Jeremy there. If they get the job, they're going to have to stay at the park and they will be able to return back to where their friends are. So it's not really going to be a really good alternative line unless their friends are there with them. If that happens, then the whole thing with the movie isn't going to happen. You saying that Chad and Jeremy are working at the park is just going to mess up with the entire timeline of regular life. Jeremy's dream of being a guardian of Legion will not come true if he gets stuck working at the park. It just can't happen like that. Hey, it's infinite dimensions. Anything can happen. Yeah, but still, his dream would not come true of being a guardian if the timeline was actually what you're saying right now. Look, it's a good idea, but please don't have, Chad and Jeremy involved. Let the bird follow his dream and let him become the guardian he's always dreamed of being. Leave the groundskeeping to the slackers. Don't leave it to the hipsters. But yeah, it's a good idea, though. It is a really good idea. Something maybe J.J. Quintel should have done with Chad and Jeremy if he actually liked them, which he doesn't. I don't know why. How about after they travel to a dimension where Rigby and Chad are friends and Mordecai and Jeremy are friends? Much better. Okay, that's much better. Infinite dimensions, though, anything infinite. Why do you keep putting a sad face? I don't like seeing the sad face. Look, you gotta understand, when I see a sad face like that, it makes me look sad. If you want to see the videos, you can, of what micropets look like. And then you would hear the little chime that the Tomy makes at the end of the micropets commercial. Either it's the chime from Tomy or it's part of the Micronesia commercial. Because I am not playing that. Besides, what did it look like before? Oh, this I gotta see. I'm gonna go see the Tomy logo history and what it looked like before, because I think I found an image of what it looked like. Regular life episode, Jeremy's Conscience. What? What does that say? Gets stuck in space, satellite, and it's up to Chad to save him. Space! Oh, you're thinking about space! These all sound like regular show ideas. Find time to think about that, dude. Why don't you have the regular show space thing to go with it? The background, the space background when the regular show logo comes. Conscience. Oh, Conscience. Alright. I guess so. That sounds fine. What did it look like before in the old days? That's what it looked like? Just a boy and a girl holding hands? That's what it's telling me. There it is. 1981, 2000. The Tomy logo looked like that? Why did the Tomy logo look like that before? Why did the early, whatever second Tomy logo be Jeremy colored and Circuit City colored? And the Tomy one is Mordecai colored. Literal Mordecai colors. And Takara Tomy. Outside of Japan. Wait, so Tomy's not in Japan? They made the Pokemon toys! Will Mordecai and Rigby ever come in regular life? No, dude, they can't be in regular life. I already said before that Chad and Jeremy are the only regular show characters that I'm using. The only time they are mentioned is in episode 1, but that's when Jeremy talked about when he didn't get the job at the park. He had to mention Mordecai and Rigby and Benson's names. But you will see Mordecai's name pop up from time to time, and there's a female blue jay that resembles Mordecai, so Claire's kind of a direct reference to Mordecai. It's the closest thing you're going to get similar to Mordecai if it's not Jeremy himself. I'm so confused. I keep thinking that's from Japan. Why is Dream Energy underneath the Tomy for? I don't get why it's called Dream Energy. Why is it called Dream Energy again? Oh, there's a red version of it too, so it's not just Jeremy colors. Okay, that answers my question right there, but plot twist, Claire is Mordecai's cousin. She's not related to Mordecai. It's already revealed in regular show that he doesn't have a daughter, he doesn't have a cousin or anything like that. He just has a mom and dad, uncle and aunt. Margaret's the one that has the relatives. She has there's a whole flock of them. No pun intended. But she has a lot of them. There are Red Robins all over the place in Family Barbecue. You will not believe all the avians that were in that episode. So, let's see. Tomy Company is a Japanese entertainment company that makes children's toys and merchandise. It was created from a merger on March 1st, 2006 of two companies. Tomy, founded in 1924 as Tomiyama, changing the name to Tomi in 1963, and longtime rival Takara founded in 1955. It's saying it's a Japanese, but they're saying that the other one is outside of Japan. Plot. I am so confused right now about the Tomi thing. The Tomi logo used its 2000 primarily outside Asia. Okay, this one says outside Japan. This one is saying outside Asia. Which one is it? Are they even still in... Well, of course they are. They're making the Pokemon toys. Chad and Jeremy become hackers. They're good people. I don't want them to hack. Hacking's what bad people do. Come on, dude. They already put rockets inside of their phone to help them fly. It's what got them the degree at the Institute of Technical Technology in the first place. Jeremy said so himself. The bird said so himself. What a coincidence. It's what helps him fly, despite him being an ostrich. It's like the phone is his wings. But since there's a flying ostrich in Mau Mau, what are the chances of actually seeing Jeremy fly? Oh, I forgot. He can't fly because he has those crippled wings. So it's going to be hard for him to lift them up, and he is suffering from PTSD. Poor guy won't be able to fly straight. Too much will be on his mind. Poor guy. But it could happen. Episode idea, they get attacked by criminals and mail them to hack banks, etc. Yeah, those sound like regular show ideas. That could be what happened to Mordecai or B, but I don't see that happening to C and J. They have literal enemies that are trying to kill them. I don't think something weird like that would be happening in regular life when the primary thing is Jeremy and his friends trying to stay alive. Mordecai and Ruby won't be able to face the Calistridges. They're too fierce, they're too powerful. They got wyverns as another counterattack. They're like dragons, but they don't have arms. They got sharp claws on their legs. They're like Aerodactyl, but I think Aerodactyl's also a wyvern. Because he doesn't have arms. He's got claws on his wings, but that's just about it. Same goes for the other wyverns. Yeah, it's no longer ravens. It's ravens. I mean, it's wyverns. Oh, man, I messed up. Chad gets possessed by a powerful ghost. No more possessions, no more mind control, nothing like that. That's already happened before in regular life. That happened to Jeremy. Jeremy already has a future self that's after him, an evil future self. Must I bring up the future Mordecai again? Future Jeremy is kind of different from future Mordecai. His goal is to persuade Jeremy to go back to ICR Ostrich, which he is already at, but will escape soon, to go back and join them. He's basically the alternate version of Jeremy where he decided to stay at ICR Ostrich and become fully corrupted, having no love whatsoever for his friends and lost all love of his family and everything, and killed his best friend Chad in the war, thus earning him the callous nature. But Jeremy doesn't want that. He doesn't want to be that kind of bird. He doesn't want that. He wants to be good. But that future self is going to be bombarding him every step of the way. Chad and Jeremy travel to underwater and get captured by sea creatures and must escape. He's already trying to escape from the place he never wanted to go back to, and he is traumatized for life with only a few people there to comfort him, and an ostrich trying to kill him. There's legitimate threat, even far worse than anti-pops. These creatures have claws on their feet and on their helmets, cassowary talons that can disembowel human beings and animals. One swipe and boom, dead. Cassowaries are very dangerous birds, and the thought of having them on the masks of the ostriches make them terrifying and a threat to be reckoned with. They're the primary antagonists besides Melody. You think a name like Melody means she's good? No, she's a bad person. A tiger qual who just had children. 2 have escaped, 2 are under her training to become killers. They may be small, but the marsupials are really strong predators. They're already escaping from somewhere. They're trying to get somewhere. Like obstacles along the way. Like, is there any obstacles that they're going to face? Like monsters or whatnot? Or maybe Jeremy's future self. Because it's already implied in the movie how the future self comes into light. And then it's going to be after Jeremy. I don't know what I'm going to do with that character. The thought of him having a future self is what's going to be very similar to regular Show the Movie. But he doesn't have a laser gun like future Mordecai. He just has his helmet and the one ostrich eye. Ouch! I had to stretch and that hurt really bad. I don't think regular life in the movie is going to be like a PG. I think it's going to be PG, but by maybe like a feather because it's going to be really violent. I would say it's going to be as violent because I don't think really Jeremy the movie didn't really get violent until maybe the 3rd act of the movie. In terms of fan fiction, it gets dark in the 3rd act. This regular life movie is dark throughout most of it. I think a backstory alone is going to make it dark in the beginning. Yes, but not quite. It doesn't really get it. His future self is going to kill his past self? No, he's going to persuade Jeremy to go back. And he will stop at nothing until he gets what he wants. He wants Jeremy to return back to that place. Because he's evil. He's a bad guy. You want him to go back to that place? You want him to look like what he looks like? That's what future Jeremy looks like. He looks like that. Fully corrupted. See that red outline? You see the helmet? Even his pants are like a darkish red. You know how corrupted he would be if that actually happened. Yeah, I don't think I want a future self like that to be following me around and persuading said person to go back to the place that he dared not go back to. Is that Chad? That looked like Chad. Just a second. Somebody on Amino just posted something. It looked like Chad, but it didn't at the same time. Like, it's so weird. But no, he's not trying to kill him. It's Ruddy that's trying to kill Jeremy. I don't know if you know Ruddy. Do you even know who Ruddy is? I don't think you know. Future Jeremy looks like him with bad mask making. Au contraire. As in written content, will you see what happened when he actually lost part of his mask when Ruddy slashed at him? Only part of the mask stayed while the other part ripped off. So he's got one normal eye and one bad eye. But he's still under corruption nonetheless. That's actually going to make more sense because this is what I said before and I will say it again. He exists in a timeline where he actually killed Chad and he decided to stay at ICA Ostrich and become corrupted by their power. But since Ruddy is supposed to be what Jeremy was supposed to look like when he decided to stay, the future self is just basically the same thing as Ruddy, but he's not trying to kill Jeremy, he just wants him to go back. He doesn't want that future to happen. That's the thing with the movie. Regular life, the movie sounds bad. Huh? Who said that? Ah, come on. I'm working really hard on this, dude. What the heck? You don't know how hard I'm working on just to get this thing right. I'm literally sacrificing playing Crash Team Racing and Tekken 3 just so I could work on this. Maybe 30 minutes on Tekken 3, but that's just about it. And the live streams don't really count because most of them I'm only doing out of popular demand and that I do them every month. That's something to be expected. And besides, I think I've written enough. I just finished chapter 10 today. I had to fix a few errors in there. And probably I might need to add another character. I'll probably be getting some collaboration help from people on Amino. Brandy and Nikolai are probably going to help me out with this. They're really helpful. They appreciate my work, they love it, and I, in return, draw them stuff. I just want to get fans of the series. Because I just don't want people to think that just because it's fan fiction, it's going to be like any other type of fan fiction. This is going to be different. It's not going to be like those fanfiction.net fanfictions of Chad and Jeremy. It's going to be completely... How long have you been writing it? Well, I started working on it in late June, Regular Life the movie. But I also had to write episodes 21 and 22, so I had a really rough scale when it came to scaling the Regular Life basis in June. I wrote 2 episodes, and I had just started on chapter 1 and 2 of Regular Life the movie. But these are really, really long chapters. The thing with that is, these are long chapters. Maybe about 3 or 4 pages long. Even though it's like chapters and whatnot, they might seem short sometimes, but there will be really long ones. And I put a lot of effort into making sure that it's right and suits well for the story. Why don't you get people to be co-writers? Yeah, I guess I could do that, but it'll be the first time I ever get collaborations because all the other ones, they're just basically ideas that I've gotten a request on what I could do. Every single one I've done has been written with my own hands. And just whatever anyone requested, I will give them credit for their characters. I just include their characters in there. I'm the one that's doing all the work. I'm typing on my Dell laptop or my phone because I got Google Docs on there. Pretty much Google Docs is the place where I keep all my fan fiction. 22 episodes, one movie, one crossover. There's no telling how big this regular life thing is going to expand, especially when I'm not knowing how many episodes they're going to be, because I don't want to, make the show jump the shark like most shows. After season 2, I'm already writing a movie. It's going to take place in said location. It's going to take place at the location for a very long time. Like, it's going to tie in with the series. Like I said, it's not easy to write these episodes. You really need co-writers. I could ask Amino. And ask if they want to be co-writers. But normally I just ask them for ideas because I really, really want to accomplish this on my own. In terms of writing it on Google Docs. It may be tiring, but I know at Cartoon Network, the writers work hard too. And what's keeping me up and going is listening to music, getting references, and drinking 7-Up and eating as much chips as I can in order to be focused on what I'm writing. I eat junk food to help me concentrate. Will that be Ruffles or Lay's? I don't know. It's kind of like what Mordecai said when he orders a Papa O'Reilly's pizza and the grease leaks the brain to help him study, and it's a scientific fact. It's not pizza, but it's chips, and there's, I don't know. But yeah, I could ask Amino when the stream is done. Well, did Judge Quintal did regular show, we would probably be in season 6. By himself. Please do not talk about season 6. That is the worst season of regular show to date. SpongeBob season 6 is better than regular show season 6. Regular show season 6 had way too many love episodes. Too many conflict, whatnot. Especially with Merry Christmas Mordecai, one of the worst episodes of the series. Probably tied with either Not Great Double Date or Dumped at the Altar. And my brother is acting up again. With regular life, I don't focus way too much on love. I mean, hell, I don't really write love episodes. The only thing you got is Claire crushing on Jeremy, but that's just about it. But I don't write love episodes about her trying to get him. It is part of the episode, but not a standalone episode. Unlike regular show. And yes, it's Bird and Bird. It's kind of like a role reversal. It's Claire trying to get Jeremy. Girl trying to get the guy, not the guy trying to get the girl. And I don't think Jeremy is ready for relationships. Not after what he's been through. And besides, Claire doesn't really deserve Jeremy, to be honest, because she treated him so badly when he was over at Railroad Prison Camp. My brother's acting up again. I mean, if you read Regular Life Episode 4, I See Her Ostrich, she's incredibly mean to him. Only then when they escape from that place and I See Her Ostrich, does she finally get feelings for Jeremy. Like, he's not ready for her. Like, he even said so that they could just be friends, but they don't want this relationship yet. She's got to prove to him that she's absolutely ready and that she really deserves to be with him. Something like that. Chad becomes a werewolf. Huh? You spelled werewolf wrong. It's... Never mind. Why not? Maybe if they get tested on experiments from the mad scientist and some weird stuff happens to them, that could be something that feels like it's from regular show. I just can't put that in the movie because that would be filler. And I don't want filler for a movie. I don't even know how long Regular Life the movie is going to be. Jeremy the movie is 29 chapters. In Regular Life, I don't know how many. I'm only on chapter 10. And they just... I don't know. It's like Jeremy the movie is going to be longer than Regular Life the movie. That's probably the possibility. If anything, I could stop at maybe 40 chapters. 35 if I want to make good timing. This is going to be hard because this isn't a backstory. This is what's going to occur later on in the series. That totally looks like Chad. Who is that? Quick King Doodle? That looks like Chad. Is that a brush-tailed possum? Oh, wait, let me look this up. What is this thing? Quick little doodle of my boy. This took about 3 minutes. He's just a little fluff ball. And yes, I named him after the song King by Years and Years because I could do that. Info to come soon. That looks like a brush-tailed possum, but white. What? Chad and Jeremy fight. Jeremy becomes a werebird and Chad a werepossum. Yeah, those are all good ideas. I could use those for episode ideas, but I cannot use them for the movie. If anything, I want the mad scientist to experiment on Jeremy to help him fly, like allow him to fly by actually using his wings instead of his phone. That would actually make a really good plot point for the movie. Seeing an ostrich fly. By the way, that's Ruddy. That's the rival that's trying to kill Jeremy. As you can see right there, you know for a fact that he does not like Jeremy and he won't stop at nothing until he is dead. I'm only saying for episode. Yeah, that is. That could actually happen in maybe season 3 or 4. But I don't know how many seasons it's going to have. If you don't know, I'm also going to work on a Guardians of Ga'Hoole fanfiction, Claude's Redemption, in the fall. So I don't know if I'm rather going to put a halt to Regular Life, because I need to keep in mind that school is coming around the corner as well. I'm starting college in August, which is a month from now. And so there are all these projects I need to have written down so I can remember. It's not going to be easy. I need to go find a class that can allow me to write my fan fiction as well. Maybe a writings class. Or just like what I did with learning skills when I finished my work, they let me work on my fan fiction. That would actually work. What is my brother doing? Alright, I'm gonna go play some Minion Rush. I'm done talking about Tommy. 10 days? Oh no! Only got 10 days to go until the cheese festival thing is over. Oh, that's gonna be so Ah! Buddies! What about future Jeremy being cyborg and having a jetpack and a robot arm with a red eye? Dude, you are a genius! That actually looks pretty cool. That would definitely reference future Mordecai. Imagine Jeremy being a cyborg. That's amazing! How do you come up with these ideas? Oh my gosh! You're amazing! You really need to be hired. That really does sound like a really good idea. Oh, well, oh, wait a minute. What's with the face? What was with that? I was congratulating you, dude. That is amazing. No one's ever given me an idea like that before. From the six-headed dragon idea to what you just said right now to the possible outcome of how future Mordecai lost his wing. You are definitely deserving of a job. You really need a job as a episode creator or storyboard, whatever. Idea maker. I don't know, but you really need to be hired for the ideas you got. The writing staff. There we go. Writing staff. Smiling face. Yeah, smiling. That's good. Because all those ideas are really good ideas. Wow, Jeremy being a cyborg just like future Mordecai? Man, he's gonna be so fearsome. He's already a hooded figure right now in the movie, so we won't know what he looks like. Now I gotta draw that he has that he's a cyborg and everything. But I don't want it to be an absolute reference to future Mordecai. It can't be the same colors as future Mordecai. It's gotta be different. It could be the colors of his hoodie, I guess. Because I love Jeremy that much to do something with the character. But yeah, there are some things we tend to forget about revolving around this character. But other than that, that is a pretty cool idea. Sure is better than the other future Jeremy I drew. He'll be more intimidating. Random thought, but if he's half cyborg, maybe he has a robot brain and half human. You mean half bird. I'm going for an approach where he kind of does look like, the future Mordecai. Because future Mordecai is already as terrifying as it is. I think, yeah, the future Jeremy's gonna be pure nightmare fuel. Kids, I don't know if you're gonna sleep well tonight, but that thing is gonna be terrifying. I don't know, if people that like Jeremy see him in like that in the future, I don't know if they're still gonna like him after that. He's probably gonna be twice as terrifying as future Mordecai. Does that mean he's gonna have a robotic arm as well, just like the future Mordecai? To think how J.J. Quizzle still uses his voice as Mordecai to sound like a prude is really amazing, but he just sounds terrifying as future Mordecai. J.J. Quizzle, why did you make Mordecai sound so brutal? And intimidating and terrifying and all that stuff. He's only a bird. I feel like I need to bring up that Micropets idea again, because I really want to have a Jeremy Micropet to make those chirping sounds and those micro noises. Same thing that the Micropets made. And maybe the Micro Babies. Wait, so... Alright, I'm on the Future Mordecai right now on the regular show wiki, and I'm kind of scanning over on how I want to do the future Jeremy. How am I going to do the cyborg? Do you have Discord? I don't use Discord. No, I don't have it. I used to have a Discord, but I don't use it anymore. I just want to use apps that I'm used to, because I already have Amino. I'm with the regular show community. Many reasons to be in that community. Does he have to have a spaceship as well, like the future Mordecai? Or can he just... does he need to have a weapon, like the laser gun or whatnot? How am I gonna do this? Future Mordecai was hard to draw as a cyborg. How am I gonna do future Jeremy as a cyborg as well? Oh, I was asking, so maybe I could give ideas when you don't stream. No, those are good ideas. Probably when I'm done with Regular Life the movie, you can give me those ideas. But the cyborg idea you just gave me just now, that would be perfect for the movie. That way it will be intimidating and powerful and everything like that. I just don't want it to be an exact model of future Mordecai. Maybe a little bit, but not quite. I need to fix a few things here and there. So you want that he's a cyborg, but his species says that he's still a blue jay. How will Chad look? What do you mean, how will Chad look? There is no future Chad, only future Jeremy. Are you forgetting? Didn't I just tell you that he comes from a timeline where he kills Chad? Actually, when you think about it, future Mordecai killed Rigby, then future Jeremy killed Chad, so... Oh my gosh, they are similar! They are similar! They're birds, and they're betrayal, and everything like that. No wonder, now I know why. there's definitely a reason why he needs to be a cyborg. But to have a cyborg to come from Icy or Ostrich, probably they got new technology to shield from standard claw attacks. That could be a possibility. No, not the sad face again! What's with the sad? Please don't give me that sad face. That looks like you're shedding a tear right now, and it starts to feel dark. Huh? Why always the birds killing? I don't know. Hey, future Mordecai shot Rigby. Jeremy just used his claws to kill Chad. Ostriches have claws. Really sharp claws. I think Chad's death is more brutal. So is Rigby's, but I don't know. What? Have Chad have to hurt Jeremy's body so he becomes a cyborg? Yeah, in an alternate timeline, because that's just a vision. A bad dream he had, so there's no telling what the actual future Jeremy looks like. But yeah, hey, how about this? He gets hurt in the war, like he actually gets severely scarred, and so then he has to become a cyborg. But right after he kills Chad, he then gets the upgrade. How's that sound? It sounds dark because it's Jeremy that did it! The same guy! The same one from Replaced. I know it's alternate, but still, the thought of him killing his best friend, that'd be really dark. At least the real Jeremy doesn't want that to happen. He wants to prevent it from happening. He doesn't want to believe that that's what he's going to become in the future. He wants to be a good guy. But how is he going to encounter Jeremy? How is he going to encounter them? They're going to be going to the Guardians of Legion. I still need to come up with a name for it. I think Lenesia, I guess? Yeah, League Ninja. Legdonia? Fine, Legdonia. I'll call it Legdonia. It's gotta be an actual place where dragons, dinosaurs, and mythological creatures live, and that's all I got. It can't be a place that already exists. I think this face alone sums up what Jeremy's reaction is going to look like when he actually sees his future self. He's going to be so surprised and everything. Well, I can't really say that for real, because that's not what he looks like in regular life. He's got that scratch on his right eye. And the crippled wings. Have Jeremy be able to control the Guardians of Legion with mind control that controls from his cyborg brain. No, it's not Guardians of Legion. It's called the Guardians of Legion. I'll just say what it is. It's called the Guardians of Legion. That's what they're called. That's what they're literally called, Guardians of Legion. They're located near the Lake of Dynasty, because it's a magical, legendary place, Lake of Dynasty. What Guardians got? Who's got the Sea of Hulamir? I got the Lake of Dynasty. What is with that sad face? I was looking at the old comments. Tostitos. Hooju. Oh, great. It's my brother. Millennial. And Charlie Brown's back. I'm gonna go play some Minion Rush now. Wait, I got the soccer minion? I didn't know I got the soccer. When did I get this? Collect every banana. Collect every banana in your path. No Minion Rush, please. Hey! You're not the boss of me, Brian. It's just my brother. Brian, stop what you're doing right now. This is your sister speaking. Stop your aggressive action immediately. If you dare to not let me play Minion Rush, you will be taken into custody. Under regular life law, under future Mordecai, in the name of Mr. Ross, I command you to let me play my Minion Rush. Why did I say that? That's like a mixture of Whale Wars and what future Mordecai said to future Rigby in the movie. Except I didn't say the warning part. Okay, so collect 1,060 bananas with the banana vacuum. I can't use Mel for this one. I'm gonna use the minion wearing a leotard. You heard my brother talk just now, so you know it's him. I don't eat now! What just happened? Ah! It's a duck! My hand is sweating. Make sure you use Mel. No, I am not using Mel. My hand is sweating. Or maybe it's the fact that you interrupted my stream once again. And I had to zoom on future Mordecai. I had to watch an ad where there was a duck. My hand is so sweaty I can't even play the game. Hey, watch it. Hey, language. The vacuum. We need more bananas. Oh good, I see the vacuum again. Someone's been watching Chatronic. I kind of did something like what Chatronic did, but instead of ladies and fricks, I say Jeremy's and Chad's. Sand Tornado. Which is way better, in my opinion. Instead of what I used to do before, hey all you YouTube subscribers, I'm gonna be going for the Jeremy's and Chad's. Cause I like Jeremy and Chad. I like Jeremy more than Chad. Hey, watch it! Remember, this is a kid-friendly stream, dude. thought that was the vacuum. Ah, what? I jumped! What's going on? I jumped! You saw that, I jumped. Now the game made me spend more glue tokens. Oh, thank goodness. I'm saved. Why does my brother always do this? Ha! Have Leon the hobo return in the movie. No, no more regular show characters. I said only Chad and Jeremy. They're the only regular show characters I'm using. Like, give me some monsters they can avoid. Like, is there any creatures they can avoid along the way? They gotta have obstacles. They can't just get there all in one act. They gotta encounter something. There's gotta be dangers. What is with these sand tornadoes? Black hole monster that sucks into other worlds. Does it have to be like the one from the regular show pilots? I was going for more like crocodiles. Yeah, crocodile sounds good. I did it! I actually did it! Well, enough of that. You really have good ideas, black hole monsters. But if that happens, they won't be able to reach their destination at all. Dragons! Oh man, the level up was right there. I finally got Jade. speaking of Jade. But I thought she was able to have that. I need to add the... Where is it? I just had it though. Where'd it go? It says something Tanya and it had Jade on it. Rival. Oh! Rival Jade. It's a Tanya card. But I don't have Tanya. I thought it was for Jade. Well, I better go level up Jade while I can. I'll get Sub-Zero back later. I just want to test this out and level up Jade. Jade just leveled up. Alright, I'm gonna go end the stream now because it's almost 7 o'clock and I gotta go eat dinner. So, thanks for coming to the stream, people. Thanks for the ideas. I will keep in mind of that mid-Germanchi endgame. I gotta go eat dinner now. It's almost 7 o'clock. So, yeah, that's pretty much the stream. I will keep in mind and remember to make future Jeremy a cyborg. Man. Next stream you will see how he turned out. So yeah, I'm gonna go end the stream now and yeah, I'm gonna end on this. The way Chad looks at Jeremy though. Yeah, I'm gonna go now. So laters. What was up with that scene anyway?